Welcome back. If you have seen other of my videos, I'm Una. I do project panning. I'm so happy to have you here. Today I'm doing an update for my Pan Those Eyeshadows project, so this will be my third update. I did my second update early because I had shadows to roll out, and so now I'm doing my next update, which is also a little bit early. I think it's been about 3 weeks, but I have more shadows to roll out, so I'm really excited. I just want to update this project as often as is like reasonable based off of my progress and just like keep going, especially with the shades that I've been working on. Some of them I would like to get out of here soon. Anyway, okay, so I have 6 shadows in this project and I will go from newest to oldest. Should I do that? Sure. I'm just gonna work backwards on my list. So the newest on my sheet is the ColourPop single in the shade Libra, and I did this really bad last time, so I'm gonna remember. This is what it looked like last update. It was like really not very used at all, and here is what it's looking like now. So the lighting is really bad because we're currently in the middle of this weird snowstorm thing, and yes, it is mid-March, and yes, it is, you know, snowing all over the place. Anyway, this has a pretty big dip in it, which I don't think you can see, but that's okay, and I have used this 23 times. So I've used this basically every time I did my makeup. This is a super neutral, gosh, I always drop these shadows, super neutral peachy shade, and I am going to try to hit pan. I mean, I could roll this out because I've used it 20 times, but this is so easy to use, and I have such a nice dip in it, that I'm definitely going to try and hit pan in this. And because when I put this away, I might like not ever reach for it again. Yeah, this shade is kind of a satin, but I only ever use it as like a crease shade, so it's whatever. I've been doing a lot of like kind of peachy, warm-toned looks, which are alright. Today I'm wearing all of the shadows. I also filmed this look because I really like it. Anyway, yeah, which I may be posting on my Instagram or something. It's in my crease, kind of like on the outer part and then a little bit underneath. And yeah, it's a great, you know, medium, not really medium, like light, medium transition shade. It's a great tone. I do really like it, and I've been using it a lot. Okay, so the next one is from my Moonspell palette, which is, it's the second time it's been in already, even though I've only been doing this for like 2 months. And it's the shade Samantha. This is what it looked like last month. And here is what it's looking like today. There's a really decent dip in this. I have used this 17 times. I didn't say if I was just going to use it 20 times or hit pan. I wasn't quite sure. I will say, although I think I might be able to hit pan if I like really target my use on this, and it is kind of like an outer corner shimmer shade. That's how I have it now. It's like on the very outer corner as a shimmer. I don't love this formula. It's really chunky, and it definitely, like, it was the only shade where I had like actual like flecks of fallout. Like, I think some of the other shimmers got like just like kind of a sparkle on my under eye, which I would deal with that. This was like dark flecks, and so I think I will just use it. I mean, I'll definitely use it more than 20 times because I'll get those last 3 uses very fast, and then I'll still kind of have it around for a little bit, but I don't think I'll be hitting pan before I roll this out. But this will probably be rolling out next month. It's a decent shade, and I use it on the outer corner pretty much every time I use it. I don't think I've ever used it anywhere else, exactly like I'm wearing it today, and I can definitely make it work. It's just like, it's just gonna be so much like work, and in order to hit pan, I'd have to like really target it, which I don't love doing if I don't particularly want to. Okay, the next last shade is I put a dark blue. It's not very dark, it's pretty bright, from my NYX Ultimate Brights palette, and this is what it looked like last month. I had just repressed this whole palette, so they all look basically the same, and here's what it's looking like this month. So you can see there is some disturbance in this. I did not think I would use this that much, but I have been working with it. I am wearing it today layered over the other blue in my kind of inner corner, inner third area. I do like this tone a lot, actually. If I really like color correct my blueness and I use it with other tones, I can wear this blue tone in a way that I don't mind. I actually kind of wish that this turned out more this blue rather than the teal, but that's okay. I don't think pan this, even though it is pressed in here pretty thin. I've used it 9 times, which is like, wow, that's a lot actually. I used it 9 times, but I think I'll just be using this 20 times and then rolling it out probably. And also these aren't pressed super tightly, so I do kind of feel like if I really tried to push to hit pan, it might start crumbling, and I really don't want that to happen. So I would be happy using this 20 times because it's a blue that I never reach for these, so that's pretty incredible. Now we're moving on to shades that I already had rolled in at last update. So the first one is the shade Going Steady. This is from ColourPop. This is what it looked like last month. And here it is now. It looks identical. I actually saw someone who hit pan on this on Instagram last week, and I was like, ah, like how? I have used this so many times, and there's like a teensy dip. I mean, so many. I've used it 25 times. So, I mean, I could have used it more, but I just feel like it's like, I feel like it takes me, like, it's a long time if I have to use the shadow 40 times to hit pan, and this is like, I would have to use it like 80. I don't know, like, it would be so much, which I know some people, like, actually do, and maybe I'll get there eventually. I do like this shadow. I'm wearing this on my outer corner, but I actually layered another dark shade on top of it, so you can't see it a ton, but it just gives kind of like a maroony hue. I did enjoy this, and I might, like, I definitely, like, I'm glad I got to know this, and I feel like I know what kind of tone it actually looks like, how it layers, and I can kind of incorporate it in my, like, build your own palettes now, because this is just like a single, but I'm not a fan in that shade. Anyway, so that's rolling out with 25 uses. I did not use it a ton. I think I had 16, so I mean, I used it enough to get over and beyond, but I thought I would use this like every day, because that's what I did like last month. I just like didn't really end up wanting to use it that much. I kind of put it in the other, I have 2 magnetic palettes that I keep on in my makeup area, and I put it in the one that I don't use as much. Anyway, it's fine, it's whatever, but it's rolling out, so that's really exciting. Okay, so the next one is the teal shade, which I talked about earlier, also from the NYX Ultimate Brights palette, which has been in this project like 5 times. Not this year, only 2 times this year. Okay, so this is what it looked like last month. I think I had 7 uses on it. But the thing is, I had repressed this whole palette, and so some of my uses got kind of erased. I mean, the product was used, but there was no dip. And this is what it's looking like this month. So you can see there is a little bit of a dip in the middle. Sorry if you see the other shadows on my hand, because I'm messy. This has 15 uses, which I'm very proud of. I'm really happy with 15 uses on a blue. I basically use this like you see on the inner corner. There were like 2 times I did like a really dramatic colorful look with this on the inner corner and then like purple on the outer corner. But I didn't wear that anywhere. I just did that for fun. Yeah, so I used this 8 times. Yeah. And if I can use it another just 5 times, maybe a little bit more, that would be great. I will roll it out, and which I totally think I can do by the next update. And I'm so excited. Like, this is, I mean, I know I'm probably not gonna hit pan. It's the same thing with the other blue. Like, I don't really want it to get crumbly, and I'd have to kind of push down, but like, that's so much more successful than I ever thought I would be with a blue. So I'm thrilled. Okay, and then the last shade, which was rolled in since the introduction, is from my Juvia's Place Magic Mini palette. It's the shade Yajide. This is what it looked like last month. And this is what it's looking like today. I have pan! I'm so excited. You can't actually like see the dip really in this lighting. Again, snowstorm. But there is, it's just like a tiny dip in the middle. I always use this as eyeliner. I think maybe 1 time the first month I tried to use it in the outer corner, and it's such a dark blue, I can't deal with it. But I have pan. I use this 30 times. And I did, so like last update, I think I had 16 uses, and so I knew I was going to get to 20 uses, and then once I got to 20 uses, I was just kept being like, well, I'm only using it as eyeliner, like, I can probably hit pan. It did take me a little bit longer. I think it only took me 29 uses to hit pan, and then I used it an extra time today, but I'm so happy. I feel like, yeah, I got my use out of this. Even though it was this eyeliner, like, I don't mind. I'm not gonna, like, become a dark eyeshadow person, you know? I'm just not that person. So, it's a dark shade. I used it 30 more times than I would have otherwise, and I'm very happy with that. So, those are my 2 shades rolling out. I'm rolling out Yajide and Going Steady, these 2, and I will be randomizing 2 more shades to roll in. And wait, I forgot to tell you last month, or last update, about my pan percentage, which on my Instagram I'm also tracking with this project, but I had totally forgotten about it. So I did order a couple new eyeshadows this month, but they haven't gotten here yet, so they don't count. In January, when I started this project, I had 32 pans and 259 eyeshadows, and so I had a pan percentage of 12.36%. Then in January, I had a palette with pan in it that I gave to a friend. So I lost a pan, but I also lost a lot of, I went down a bunch of eyeshadows, and I think I hit 4 pans in January. So at the end of January, on the 28th, my pan percentage, I had 35 pans out of 243 eyeshadows, so I had a pan percentage of 403. Since then, I have not gained any eyeshadows, but I did repress one of the pans that I had into a new pan, so it no longer has pan, if that makes sense. One of my NYX Ultimate Brights shadows had a pan in it, and then I repressed it, so it no longer has a pan. So I hit, I think, 2 pans in February, but I lost 1. So I have 36 pans out of 243 eyeshadows, so I have 14.8%. I think I said that. So 12.35, 14.4, 14.8. So now I'm at 14.8%, which is pretty good. It might go down when I get some new eyeshadows. I think I only got like 7. There was a sale, and they were very glittery, and it was indie, so I can like let myself do that. But I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, I just want it to keep inching up throughout the year. So anyway, hopefully these next eyeshadows that I roll will be easy pan, not easy to pan, but like, you know, good candidates for panning. Okay, so I have, like I said, okay, my apologies. I had to delete Gigi Day out of my spreadsheet. I have 207 eyeshadows without pan in them that can be panned, you know. I think I have like a liquid and a jelly. Anyway, okay, so I will be rolling between, oh wait, no, 206. Yeah, because I have a header. So I'll be rolling between 2 and 207 on Google. And I'm not gonna hold my screen up because that's whatever. The first shade I got was 124. Never mind, I am 124, and then 176. So hopefully neither of those will interfere with other shadows. Okay, so 124 is from my Urban Decay Naked Honey palette, which is right behind me. So I'm just gonna pull it out of my bookcase. And it is the shade Keeper, which is kind of a medium brown. I mean, it's like a yellowy orangey brown. Okay, this is great. I'm not gonna hit pan in this. These shades take forever to hit pan in, but I have like some other, sorry, my earbud is in. I have some other like yellowy greeny tones I want to be working on that I have been ignoring because of my panless eyeshadows, and so this will be perfect. And I love this palette. I actually just rolled it out of another project, which was like a usage goal. I'm happy to have it back in rotation. So Keeper is the shade. And 176 is the shade Dark Matter from Terra Moons. Okay, that's very exciting. This is one of my original Terra Moons shadows. I keep all of them in my giant Adept Cosmetics magnetic palette. I think it's this one. Yeah, okay. So this is it. It's been like kind of smushed back into the pan because it broke once, and it's very soft. Okay, wait, I'm swatching this now because I want to see it. I should swatch the other ones too, but I kind of, okay, whatever. Oh, yeah. Okay, there it is. It's got like a kind of pink, burgundy toned kind of pink base, and then like a blue, cool blue reflect. I think I can make this go really nicely with my other shades. I have a couple shades pretty much exactly like this, but it's good to get this one out. And in the rotation, I will swatch Keeper as well, as these are my 2 new shades. This is very different. It's like a really nice mustard brown. Okay, and then I'll swatch the other shadows that I still have in. I should probably just cut this part out so I won't talk. So these are my 6 shadows. The blues are definitely a little bit of the odd one out, but I think I can continue to do a look kind of like what's on my eyes right now with these and some of my like Build Your Own palette shades. I'm really excited about the new 2 additions. We will see how much progress I can get on them. I think I might be able to hit pan in Dark Matter. It's like a very smooth formula. I really love these Terra Moons shimmers. Like, honestly, just for my personal preference, I think I like these better than like Cliona shadows, which are usually like what people point to. I mean, people do love Terra Moons, but like, I just don't love the Cliona formula. It like scares me. Anyway, I'm very excited about these additions. I'm very excited about the shades that I'm rolling out, and hopefully I will see you again before too long. I think I will be able to roll out Libra and the teal, and maybe also definitely also, yeah, in the next update for sure. I'm so confident. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna be rolling out 3 shades, which are Libra, Samantha, and the teal. I'm like pretty much positive I can roll those out. They're all pretty close to 20 uses, or hopefully pan, and then we'll have another update. It'll be great. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. I just want to say also thank you so much, like, all the people who have subscribed to me. Like, I think I have like 40 subscribers right now, which is incredible. I know like 5 of them are just my friends that I told about my YouTube channel, which thank you all for subscribing, because I know you don't like panning content. But like, there are so many people who just like subscribe to me, and I appreciate it so much. And everyone who watched my other video, my second update for this project, got like 200 views, which is crazy for me. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy this mini video as much as the last one. And I will see you soon, hopefully, maybe another 3 weeks, and I'll be back. Goodbye!